Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tardis Zone live on this Wednesday evening. Yes, we might have some announcement tonight by the BBC, 12 midnight apparently. Cultbox has also put out an article which I will be reading here. I've also done a video on it. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out after this live stream. So, yeah. Rumored Doctor Who announcement. What will it be? Will it be the Christmas, the special now at this stage? Will it be the special that we've been talking about on this channel the whole time? It looks like Cultbox has, there's an article that they're at the doing. There's also a tweet out there and also some evidence of a Doctor Who special. Now, we do not know if this Doctor Who special is going to be a Christmas special, a New Year special, or an Easter special at this stage, because obviously all the stuff that happened in Cardiff, the filming schedule has been all over the place, so we don't know. The only thing that I will say is that this is not coming from the usual sources, okay? And the person that has actually put this out has said that they don't know if this is 100% true. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's probably one of those things like the Master and the Billy Piper stuff that we had earlier on in the year. It turned out all to be, rumor, and there was supposed to be rumor announcements, and then it turned out it wasn't. Billy Piper was announcing a new show and all that jazz. So we just have to wait and see. But it is interesting. It gives us something to talk about tonight as well. I will read out, as I said, that Cultbox article. But, a bit of excitement in the fandom. It has actually sparked a lot of people. I'd also like to congratulate myself for getting Jodie Whittaker's song into the top 20 of the iTunes top 20. Thanks to my Chipmunks version, which caused an awful lot of controversy. It felt a certain demographic of this fandom felt it necessary to go out and buy our single. So thanks to me, she's in the top 20. So I'd like to give myself a pat on the back for that one. So congratulations. No, the original version, Gary went out and bought the original version because they thought I was out of line with me little joke video because it was for children in need, and people thought I crossed the line. It was a joke, just like I've joked on everything else that I've always done, but because you can't, people don't have a sense of humor in 2019. So the little campaign to get Jodie Whittaker's song into the top 20, try get her into the top 10 is all down to me. I'm taking credit for it, because if I hadn't pissed you all off, you wouldn't have went down, bought the single and gave a shit in the first place. So you can pat me on the back for that, right? And I am taking the credit for that. So sorry guys, I know you are probably disappointed with me, but I did help, you know what I mean? So I feel rather proud of that, that I'm having such an effect on the other side of the fandom that they felt it necessary to go out and buy the single. Do you know what? They get so triggered. It's unbelievable. Seriously, I've even had people, right? Won't mention names, but I've even had people that I thought were my friends, even go against me. It's absolutely ridiculous, the stuff that's going on right now at the moment, all because of one little video that I did. Jesus Christ, you think it was the most controversial video that I've ever done on this channel? I've done some bloody videos that have been way more controversial than that one. And as I said, I put the original one up on the channel because, and by the way, may I add that the original one that I put up on my channel has 1,800 views. So again, thank you very much. You know what I mean? So, and my Chipmunk version has 600 and something views. But if I hadn't done that video, they wouldn't have went out and bought the single. So I'm taking credit for the fact that she is in the top 20. So thank you. You're welcome, I mean. So here it is anyway, right? We'll read this cult box article. This was sent to me, and thanks. Oh, well, here's the thing, right? I was out all day, and I normally do check them, but myself and Cheryl decided we go out. We went out a bit later than normal, and we stayed out a little bit later than usual. So, I would have checked, but I want to say thank you to Gary for alerting me to this article. So, yeah, I'll just read it out. It's very interesting because I've been saying, anybody that's been following this channel from the beginning, yous all know when I start talking about a Doctor Who, it was originally supposed to be a Christmas special, as you all know. And you all know how long I've been talking about that Christmas special. And I've had people and YouTubers out there basically say that I've been lying to all you guys. Now, it's not just the article, right? But it's the fact that there's actually evidence to back this article up. As I said, I've put it on the video anyway, right? Now, this could be the rumored announcement that's happening tonight. It could be about this special. It could even be about the Cybermen returning, but we've all known about that for feckin' how long? So, I mean, I don't know. The thing about it is this is not coming from the usual sources, and the usual sources are saying that they have heard nothing. So, as I said, Cardiff is at the ruining it for everybody because it's just so tight-lipped right now that any information that's coming out now, people are just going to jump on it. And as I said, the person that's actually put this information out there is even saying themselves that this is just 100% rumor, that they can't even confirm it themselves. So we'll just have to wait and see. Look, it's just something different to talk about, something exciting to actually talk about. Even if nothing happens, we still have this cult box article, which is actually very, very interesting. And again, I want to say thank you to Gary, who alerted me to this article. I really appreciate it. Where is it? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, which is weird because there it is. Right, hold on. Well, I see there's 21 of you watching right now at the moment. Please, if you like what's happening right now, please give the video a like. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're new here, please give the channel a sub. And also for everybody that is sub to me and everybody that isn't, please remember to hit that notification bell. And please also make sure if you have subscribed to me that you're still subscribed, because it's happening with every YouTube channel. Some people are subbed and then they're telling me that they're unsubbed. Just make sure you're still subbed as well. So this article here. It's by Cult Box, as I said, and it says Doctor Who Series 12 news on a special, and this was posted the 9th of October 2019 by Andrea Lafford, filed under headlines, news, and spoilers. Right? It says there will be a Doctor Who special in addition to 10 Series 12 episodes which have already been filmed. Right? Now remember, what was it? Last week, Bradley Walsh, Tolson Cole, and Manip Gill were spotted at a student complex filming, and the people that took the photographs or the video were also said that there was snow there, right? Now, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but again, all of a sudden we have this Cult Box article. But it's funny that they're all so far behind, months behind, because obviously we've been talking about this since early in the year. But we'll continue. It says the information about the existence of this special was found by @Router2 on Twitter on a CV of the first assistant director, right? So she found the CV of the first assistant director, and I have it here. And when you actually zoom into it, it actually shows there's a Doctor Who there. Doctor Who Series 12 special, BBC Wales production by Alex Mercer, right? And then it has Doctor Who Series 12, episodes 7 and 8, right? So it's actually shown, and the guy's name is this Guy Murray Brown, I'd say. Anyway, right, so she has shown, basically, she's left the link, and it actually shows, I have the photograph there, it's in the video as well. If people want me to put it up on Twitter so they can zoom in themselves and have a proper look, I will do that later on. But this is what it says. There is no information on the CV about what kind of Doctor Who special it will be, the name of the director, or when it will air, but this is the first positive proof of a special. Now, for everybody out there, and I'm bringing this up because, you know, the past couple of weeks I've had to deal with a lot of Jodie bots, but I've also had to deal with a certain YouTuber out there that has basically gone out there and told everybody that I'm lying to all you guys. Firstly, you all know that I have said from day one, take the information how you want it. Pinch of salt. If you believe me, that's up to you yourselves. If you don't want to believe me, that's up to you yourselves. I just believe me source because they came true for me. Right? That's what I've always said, right? Now this, right? There's no denying this, right? This is irrefutable. It's there to see in black and white. I've been saying this early in the year. And it annoys me because I've gotten so much hate for all this saying I'm lying to people, right? I've never lied, right? I get information and I put it out there. I'm not lying. I'm not bending the news. I'm not bending the information. I'm giving it as I'm giving it. Right? And you know what? I love when articles like this and then there's proof that backs me up, because you know what? I'm sick and tired of every single hater out there saying that I'm lying. I have never lied once on this channel. I give the news how I give it. And I always say you can take it with a pinch of salt, right? You can believe me or whatever. I don't give a crap. But there you go again. Fans had an opportunity to witness filming of a special on October 2nd, which we were talking about, in Cardiff, with Bradley Walsh, Manip Gill, and Tolson Cole present. Right, I linked it to, there you go. But we will bring you more news of Doctor Who Series 12 production progress and the progress of filming as we learn more. Right, now Jodie Whittaker apparently in her trailer was supposed to say that filming was wrapping up very soon. Is she actually really saying that filming for this special is wrapping up really soon? Because if we listen to this article, filming for the main series is already done, and this is actually for the special. Now, what do I think? Someone has asked me there, what do I think the announcement could be? Right, well, it could be the obvious one, which is the Cybermen. But that'd be stupid because we've all known about that for the last, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, nearly 2 months now, I say, right? So if it's not that, well, then it has to be this. And because someone's leaked it now and they feel compelled to come out, or someone was smart enough to look into these places. See, Doctor Who fans are very clever. I wish I was that clever. You know what I mean? And I could think, oh, who do I check who's part? And then check these things. I should really start checking these things. But this is what happens. You get a Doctor Who fan that finds something, digs something up, right? Now, we've got the stress that obviously, you know, as I said, it is in black and white, and it is irrefutable. But we don't know what kind of special it's going to be because obviously the madness in Cardiff. So we don't know how far behind they actually really are, because we all know that they are. And this Christmas special, in my opinion, right, if it's only wrapping up soon, it should have been already filmed, in fairness, right? So it has to be this or it's something completely different that's gonna just gonna sidestep us all, and we're not gonna. I just don't know. This is why it's exciting. Tonight is going to be exciting because we can all speculate now tonight, and I like that, But I'm being honest. It's very hard to dispute. Right, hold on. Hold on. Just got a message. I'm just right. So I'll just do the usual shout outs for everybody. I see there's 26 people watching. Please give the video a like if you like what you're hearing so far tonight. Please subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell. Right, who have we got in the live chat tonight? We have Daniel, Charlotte, the Doctor, aka me, not my Doctor Who, Yvette. We've got Charlotte here as well. Welcome. Who else have we got? We've got Gary here as well, and thanks, Gary, for that. You really cheered me up tonight, to be honest with you, because it is kind of irrefutable now at this stage. I mean, I can confidently, I can't even say the word because I'm so joyous. I mean, this is another one from me source, and again, I just don't know. When people question me source, it's kind of funny because like they've been right so far. Like not one thing wrong so far. Not one. This is unbelievable. Either this channel has got really, really lucky, or just me source is just like, in the know. And so far it just looks like every time there's something, bang, 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 and it's proved right. I'm loving it. Tonight is going to be great. I don't even care if there's. Do you know what? I don't even care if there's a midnight announcement tonight. I really don't, because this cult box article for me is far more interesting, to be quite honest with you, because it backs up everything that my source has been saying, and I think that's more. I think that's worth talking about, to be quite honest with you. So yet again, not my Doctor Who says it there. So yet again confirms something you said ages ago, that will be a special. I bet that pisses off the haters. LOL. Well, I told them, and I've told people that have been mocking me. When I say Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall won't be around after Series 12. Well, I think you would want to perk up now, because this is getting to the serious end of this now, because there's only so many more announcements before it happens. Daniel's here as well. Welcome, Daniel. Who else? Mrs. Not My Doctor Who is here as well. My wife is here as well. Oh yeah, love hearts and everything. Love it. She says, like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Yeah, Michelle's here as well. Who else have we got? We have hold on, Ben. Blue Bonnet Hoovian. Stephen Cassidy is here. The Last Time Lord is here. Welcome, mate. Welcome. Super John is here. Welcome. I just call Who Books to say I love you. Dane is here. Welcome, Dane. Yvette is here as well. John Guggen is here. Welcome. Friday we're going to be having our horror night. Because obviously we didn't have it, so we'll do that. Tardis is here. Welcome. Do 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 do. Going to sleep in 10 minutes. Got school tomorrow. Ah, I hate that. I remember those days. I remember those days. Yeah. Do you know what though? You do. You hate getting up in the morning, but once you're in there, if you have, I don't know what teachers are like now, but I used to have some great teachers, so it wasn't actually too bad. So, yeah, but I wouldn't like to do it all again. Not now. No way. Everything is probably politically correct now in books and stuff, and I'd be pointing, are you all crazy? Yeah, Seamus the sheep. Where is Seamus the sheep?
He was just sucking on him.
Here, Ted. Do you wanna come up? Come here. Say hello to everybody. Come here to me. Come on, buddy. Come here. Oh, come here to me. Come on, don't make me do the hard work. Oh, there you go. Look who it is. Aw. The Teddy. The Teddy time. Do. The Teddy time. Do. Teddy time. Hey, Super Teddy. Woof. Teddy style. Wait. No, you don't like that, don't you know? You don't like that, don't you know? No. Yeah. I know, he's looking at himself saying, Who's that? Who's that there? Are you growling at me? So are you looking forward to the rumored Ted? Are you looking forward to the rumored announcement tonight? Are you? No. What would you like it to be? Yeah. So listen, here's the thing, right? So you can talk about whatever you want, but here's the thing. I would like you to kind of come on for a few minutes and talk about what you think the rumored announcement might be, and obviously the cult box article. And if you have watched me video and you know exactly what I'm talking about, the article I'm talking about, because I always do a video, then obviously you can give me your thoughts on that as well. And as Who Book says, 2 hours until the rumored announcement. Well, it's an hour and a half now. I'll be keeping my eye on Twitter, obviously. Cheryl is also gonna be keeping an eye. So we're on it. Do you know what? It's got. I love it. I love when a live stream kind of coincides with something like this, because remember we had one before and then we broke news live. It was great. So yeah. Look, as I said, I even said it, didn't I even say it a couple of days ago? It's about time that something was said. Something, you know what I mean? I said like all the fandom wants now, and I even said it, it doesn't matter what side of the argument you're on, right? Whether you like her, like the series, whether you dislike her and you hate the series, it doesn't matter where you are in it. Everybody just wants a bit of Doctor Who news. So even this rumor, right? This rumor is the first bit of excitement that we've had in a while. So I'm gonna latch onto it. I'm going to we're gonna discuss it. We're going to, hopefully 12 o'clock comes around. you know. And if nothing happens, we still have this cult box article to kind of talk about, because this is just as important, because this backs up what I've been saying about the special and people calling me a liar, right? And you know what? I want to focus on it, because in a way I kind of want to say to you guys that have been hating on me, well, you know, told you so. Should have listened to me. I tried to reach out to some people out there and they laughed at me. Laughed at me because I'm a small channel. They don't want to be dealing with me. Well, that's fine. There's other YouTubers out there that are more than happy to deal with me. Do you know what I mean? And I don't need. And then I'm getting this, but this person only wants to protect your channel, loves Hoovians and all this crap. Well, you wouldn't be going around slating people. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I know, babe. I know. I am ignoring them. I like nights like this, because it's like, you know, it's deadly to laugh at you, Noel. You can send Cheryl and Ted around. If nothing gets announced, I'll drop a sneak preview for my Tardis project, so Who fans can look forward to something, says Unknown 289. And Cheryl says, like, share, subscribe, notification, bell. Exactly. Oh yeah, by the way, just before I do bring callers on, obviously, there's a Jodie Whittaker, David Tennant crossover in Titan Comics that obviously I did a video of it. So if people want to talk about that as well, it's funny though. People are saying, and some of the comments that I've seen, that people kind of find it strange that this crossover was put together. I don't know if there's any other, because I don't read Titan comics, so I'm not going to comment on something I don't actually read. But has there ever been any other Doctor Who crossovers? And if so, then I'm being honest. I think the reason why people are complaining is because she's linked up with David Tennant's Doctor. But if they've done them before, you know what I mean, then I don't know why people find it strange. That's all I'm saying. But we do know why they've probably done it, because she probably can't hold the lead herself. Was she not supposed to be doing a Christmas one that we spoke about, and even Titan Comics confirmed that they were doing one? Is it now her doing the crossover with him? Because I thought it was originally just supposed to be her. No, keep doing what you're doing. You were doing. Thanks for the chat last night. No problem, Daniel. Yeah, me and Daniel had a bit of a chat on video chat for about, I think it was about half an hour or so. Nice little chat, just catching up. By the way, Daniel, I was talking to Rocket Runner actually. I sent them your email address, but apparently the email address is not what did I say it wasn't? It says it was invalid or something. If you'd like to send me your email address again, and I'll pass it on to him. I have his email there, and I'll pass it on to him and get him to try again. I haven't seen Mission to the Unknown. It was amazing. I will have a look. I didn't actually have a look. I know that dropped on YouTube. I actually did a video on that a while back as well. I haven't looked at it. I'll actually, I think myself and Cheryl will take a look at that tonight. How long is it on for? Can anybody tell me how long it's on for? Of course, I have me one dislike. I usually get 4 now, so we just wait on the other 3. It won't take long. But yeah, so just let me know. Has there? I don't know. Maybe the comments have gone. I see Marie is here as well. I'll just see a few more people have popped in the chat, so I'll say hello. Derek is here as well. Hey, Derek, nice to have you here. Yeah, so has Titan Comics is there any fans of Titan Comics in the live chat? Have they ever done a Doctor have they ever done a crossover with two doctors before? I have never read to be honest with you, I've never read a Doctor Who comic. Um yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's upset about he's sucking on he's Ted crying. Yeah, no, he's Teddy that about him. Good night, everyone. I hope the announcement will make me excited tomorrow, says Who Books. Good night. Hopefully there is something, that you can wake up. It doesn't matter what it is at this stage. I think we'll all be excited if we hear that, you know, that there's going to be flying cars or something in the shop. According to my research, they have a few times, says Terry. So, right, so I don't know why people find it strange, but I may, what, because it's the 10th and
Jody, it's just to be like, yay, because think about it, David Tennant's so popular.
yeah, I kind of, yeah, right, okay, I'll buy that.
I think it's a ploy because they know it wouldn't go on its own.
Right, but if they need to do that, surely. See, this is the thing. Why cover her if they know that she can't sell? Then why even put her in it? Just concentrate on the other doctors. Then just admit defeat. Do you know what I mean? It's over. Forget about it. Do you know what? Unknown to eight now. That's what I said. It could be the obvious one, and it could be just the Cybermen. That's what I said. They'll probably bleed and just like we'll all think it's this one, right, or something else, and then they'll just come out. No, we just like to announce that the Cybermen are back, and we'd be like, we knew that for 2 months, you clowns. I don't know. Or they'll probably come back and announce that Chris Chibnall's back at Money Messing. But as I said, anyway, they'll have to come back at some stage to promote this series. I mean, if BBC want to sweep all this Cardiff shit under the carpet, as I said, they have to come back. It's logical. Doesn't mean they'll be back after Series 12. They're gone. I know. You don't have to believe me. I just look, another one from me source. Look, do you know what? I'd be amazed. Gets everything right, and then gets the last bit wrong. I'll be just like, I don't know. But I won't hide. I won't hide my face. I'll still keep doing what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I don't hide like everybody else. I'll keep doing what I'm doing because I believe in what I'm doing. Right? And as everybody knows, source information, it doesn't always come back as right. We've just been so lucky, as I said, so far. I suppose announcements like this keep the interest in the show alive, generate a conversation as who is very much out of the public consciousness. I agree. This could be a bit of a ploy as well. They're flogging that scarf for $24.99. I wouldn't pay that for a pair of knickers from Ann Summers. There is 15% off if you first buy it. But I'm going to say something here, and I'm going to be criticised for it. I don't mind the actual scarf. I don't think there's actually anything wrong with it. Now, I wouldn't wear it with the Jodie Whittaker top or anything like that, or the men's version of it. But the scarf, it's a scarf. It's got the colours on it, okay, but it actually is not a bad looking scarf. I wouldn't pay 25 quid for it. But it's a scarf. I think, look, I get it. I think sometimes we all go, including myself, I think we all go a little bit too far, right? The scarf is for adults, right? They might want to buy it, right? But I think on the man and the photos that I seen with the jacket that he was wearing, and I'd wear a nice short and a pair of trousers, that scarf would be okay. It's just a fucking scarf. What?
Stephen Freestone.
Oh, we know who that is.
Do you want me to make it go where you want to let it stay? Your choice.
Oh no, leave that. That's that. I don't need to answer that. So leave that. Jodie dolls are a fiver in BN. I know a lot of people have been sending me photographs. Don't get it. Yeah, I do agree with you. Not my Doctor Who. I'd love a Tom Baker scarf, all right. But as I said, the other, it's only a scarf. I think it's like fair enough. I know. I in the past, I'm trying to kind of like, not kind of a kind of tone down. I'll never tone down. But I mean, there's no point in getting upset about a bleeding scarf with a couple of colours on it. What's the point? They've got a bleeding Barbie doll. You know, I gave out stink about that. And then I seen, right? And then I thought, but it's a Barbie doll. Nobody's going to really bleed and buy it. And I wouldn't say anybody has really bleed and bought it, except little perverts that sit in their basements. They probably bought it. Do you know what I mean? I don't see any girls buying. I think Barbies are kind of gone out of fashion anyway, aren't they? I don't know. Would do the SJW or the radical feminists allow little girls to have Barbies? Because I thought Barbies set this bad image of women, but because it's a Jodie Whittaker doll, it's acceptable, is it? Don't know. I'm just asking. What else? What else did I see? Yeah, I've been getting sent, as I said, I've been getting sent photographs of people sending me, stuff in on the shelves. It is sad to see. Look, I people think out there that I take pleasure in seeing all this. I don't, because it shows the sad demise when even the merchandise for this era is not selling. You know what I mean? And as I said, it doesn't matter which way all these people that support this show spin it, right? It's not looking good for the show if it continues on the same. I'm not going to keep saying about the 50% audience, right? If it continues on the same trend, the same trajectory, right? Then Series 12 is going to be an absolute disaster. Right? The ratings will go down further, right? And then it doesn't matter which way they spin it, because they won't be able to spin it. Do you know what I mean? And I already know that there's people, because I've spoke to a lot of people out there by speaking to people, because the one thing about me is that I actually engage with people, and a lot of you will know that. I engage as much as I can, as much as I'm able to, right? Now, by speaking to people that I speak to, the one thing that I'm hearing, as I said, is that they're sick and tired of being preached to. There was no substance to the era, right? You've got all this stuff going on, and then you've got all the you only get a few action figures in the stores then. Yeah, I've seen but as I said, look, nobody wants to see a sad demise of a show that we've all supported, and we've all bought merchandise and all been emotionally invested in. For example, there's few people that are in here in the live chat that have been watching it from day one, right? There's people that I know, obviously, that I've spoke to that have watched it from day one, and they just don't know what Chris Chibnall was trying to do. And I know he wanted to make changes, and Doctor Who is all about change, right? We all know that. But what were you trying to do? I will answer that question. If the doctor actually, my favorite, my choice to take over from the doctor is actually Richard Ayoade, who also happens to be black. So if you're asking me, would I have a problem with a black doctor? No, I wouldn't have a problem with a black doctor. And so there, your question is answered. Um, uh, the doctor is a male character, so it doesn't matter what color skin that male actor has. Yet you don't accept a woman. Well, the reason why I don't, and I will answer this, and then what I'll do then is I will get rid of your ass, but I will answer this question for you. The reason why I won't accept a woman in the role of Doctor Who is for the simple fact is that it's always been a man, right? The canon was only changed in the new show, okay, to facilitate this. Now, if you want to empower women, right, you don't give them an established male role, especially a strong male role. See, there's a point behind all of this, right? When all these gender swapping of roles happen, it's because they think by taking away a strong male lead role and replacing it with a female, it somehow empowers women. What they should be doing, in fact, is creating new shows and creating films for women leads instead of actually taking roles that have been primarily male lead roles. For example, James Bond, all this controversy with James Bond. Ian Fleming wrote James Bond as a male. There's also books, okay? They also have a film franchise that has been going for over 25 years with the character as a male lead, okay? You cannot just change roles because somehow you think by replacing these with females that it empowers women. It actually weakens the movement. It's a token gesture. What you should be doing is you should be creating, not stealing roles, because that's what you're doing. So I've answered your questions and I'm not going to answer anymore. And I think I've made my point pretty clear. So good luck to you. And that, my friends, is how you answer Pro Jody. Right, let's get Air Force caller on. Woo! On a roll. Right. So we got Daniel coming on tonight. I know Amy is coming on tonight. Who else is coming on tonight? What? I already did.
No, we just deleted his message.
Oh, okay. I thought, right, yeah, do that. That's what I meant. No, I actually do it. I'll actually do it because what's it? Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Look, at the end of the day, I'm actually open to answering a question, right? But when you keep writing the same crap and trying to, like, basically, I'm telling you what it is, and that's the truth of the matter. And everybody here will agree with me that it does not further women's rights. It actually damages the movement. And what we should be doing is we should be supporting and we should be encouraging Hollywood and all those other places to create for women, right? It's absolutely ridiculous. But look, I answered and then I got rid. The answer is done. Then you start to then see what happens is then when they don't get their way, then what happens is then they start bringing up Trump and other rubbish like that then because they try to discredit you in different ways, which is idiotic because, you can try as much as you want, right? I answered the question anyway. But yeah, right. I have 36 people watching at the moment. If you could do me a favor, if you liked what I just said to that Jody bot, please give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe as well. Because yeah, I know. I'm just reading the comments. It's brilliant. But listen, if you still like what's being said and you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. I really appreciate all the support. And look, it's the truth, and it goes for all fandoms out there. You know what I mean? It goes for all fandoms out there. You need to start creating, right? I also heard now, right? Before I came on, I obviously watched Ballstreck's video, the Birds of Prey video, right? And I'm hearing the stuff that Ewan McGregor is coming out with. When did men stop being men? And fake Obi-Wan want to shut his mouth, right? With all this, like, you know, this movie is gonna show how bad men are, and it's gonna make us better and all this crap. I am sick. Do you know what? I was looking forward to this Birds of Prey movie because I thought they were gonna do a kick-ass movie with Harley Quinn and the rest of them, and they were just going to kick ass. Now it's just going to be another one of those, look at you, you're a man, you're a horrible bastard, we're going to tell you how to be nice. I'm just sick and tired of it. Why can't you just make a Birds of Prey movie that everybody can like? You don't have to keep preaching at your audience. But, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's just getting out of hand. Where does it stop? Where does it stop? I mean, all these fandoms are suffering, right? Because of all this. They're seeing their beloved franchises, their beloved TV shows, whatever it is, being destroyed one by one. It's not on. It's not on. I'm just so sick and tired of it. Right, so just do me a favor, guys. Everybody that's supposed to be on tonight. Did we find me book? No, we didn't. I thought. Yeah, I know. Whoever's supposed to be on tonight, do me a favor. I know Gary is coming on at some stage in the last hour. And I know Amy is coming on and Daniel is coming on. I think Blue Bonnet Hoovian, will you come on tonight? I think. Let me know. I said Amy as well, yeah. I see the Nerdaholics are here tonight. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. But yeah, I'm very disappointed in Ewan McGregor. Fake Obi-Wan. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. I'm gonna call him fake Obi-Wan. Do you know what? How dare they all? Like, it's getting ridiculous. I just want to be entertained. I don't want to be fucking preached. They're ruining me fucking cinema experience. You not realise you're a bunch of knobheads. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I don't know. I mean, there's not much bleeding television left for us to watch, is there? It's getting worse. Wait till you see, everybody thinks 2019 was bad. 2020 is just gonna be just as bad. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. I'm just hoping movies like Ghostbusters that's coming out isn't woke. I just hope I just hope it's a good. Do you know what? Even if it's just half decent, right? If there's none of this political crap going through it, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I don't give a crap if it's not amazing. Once it's just a decent fucking movie with a decent story. And of course, my live chat would have to go.
Oh. Yeah, keep going. Will.
Yeah, I'll just get the pop up on
them.
them.
Tell you is, and it's Doctor Who related. Or no, it's not. It's to your comment. So remember how I was watching Inside the Ambulance?
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about her favorite movie, and she's like, "Oh, my favorite movie is Ghostbusters."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Not that 2016 shite, please." So she's like, "Don't even bring that up to me." I just thought it was funny that it happened on the little thing I was watching.
Oh, I totally lost me live chat completely.
No, it's back. It's back.
No, even me. Oh, it won't let me reload.
No, it came back on its own thing.
It's saying unable to connect. Try again later, and then when I try the pop-up one, it normally comes up.
Mine just reconnected me.
Right, hold on. We might get somewhere now. Ah, there we go. There we go. Right, I've got the pop-up chat, so I can't see me face. Oh, it's all about my face. I just like looking at myself. I just call to say. Right, so we've got an hour and 5 minutes until the rumored Doctor Who announcement, so I might as well get my act together and get few you guys on. Yeah. Oh, I see where you. Yeah. I have it now, Daniel. Yeah, I have your email. By the way, you did. You put an extra E in it. That's what the mistake was. But it's all good now. I have it. I will pass it on after. Actually, do you know what I'll do? I'll do it right now because I could do it. It only takes a second. People will wait. It's all right. People don't mind. People don't mind. People are fine. You're free to do what you want to do. You gotta live your life. Does anybody remember who sang that song? To do what you want to do. Oh, you won't know that. It was a.
You know what? I do what I want. Because I want to. Because I want to.
Oh. She's doing Billy Piper.
That song's deadly.
Yeah, it's kind of got annoying now.
No, I love it. I love it so.
It's not that version of You're Free, but I do love that version by Rodzilla, Stephen Cassidy. Who was a boy again? I see. I'm not making a fool of myself now. Who sang? Hold on. Who sang You're Free? Do what you want. Was it Sonic? No. You gotta live your. Oh, I think it was Sonic, wasn't it? The spell on you.
Oh, no,
Cause you're mine. Seriously, he's going to be in for a treat when I start singing. It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. Right, I'm about to send. I don't know if Rocket Runner has appeared yet, but oh yeah, he actually sent me an email to say he'd be a bit late. Our problem being is here. Welcome. And Paul is here as well. Welcome. Right, I've sent that email, Daniel. So that should be all morning glory there. What's the story, morning glory? So let's get actually right, did everybody send me messages that was supposed to be coming on tonight? because you all guys know I forgot to put it down. And after every call tonight, I'm gonna find out if you are coming back on because I keep bleeding forgetting. I found a pen. Here, I'll just use this big folder thing for now. Right. Right, so it's a blank page. What? Why? I don't have it. Look, there's something wrong with you, woman. There, look. It's blank both sides. What, you afraid I was going to release some government information or something? Yeah, I forgot to tell you I'm a spy. The Dr. AC is also here as well. Welcome. I see Tardis is still here. Welcome, mate. You're still here. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you. Right. So, Daniel's obviously on first, right? So, Amy has got back to me. So, Amy is next. Right. So, whoever else, Blue Bonnet Hooving, I had you down, I think. If you're still coming on, let me know. If the Nerdaholics are still here, you can come on. If you would like to come on, Sean, send me a message. And hopefully my phone doesn't mess up tonight. I'd like to apologize actually to the last two callers, especially Amy, because Amy didn't get a chance to come on, because my phone kind of messed up. With Lee, it was a bit tricky because he had to wait until the computer caught up then to answer, so there was a bit of a delay. So I want to apologize to you two guys for that. Oh, I see Adam Darren is here. I haven't seen you in a while, mate. Welcome. Nice to have you back. Apparently, there's a new hashtag or something that people have been throwing about. It's hashtag not my Dr. Masses. I think that's the new hashtag they want everybody to use. Oh, Ted's getting very excited over there. No problem, Nerdaholics. No problem at all. Right, I'm just still waiting on people to get back to me. That's no problem at all either. Blue Bond. I haven't seen Mission to the Unknown yet. I will be watching it after this stream. I might even do. You know what? If I watch, obviously I'll watch it with Cheryl, and then I'll watch it again myself. And while I'm watching it, I might actually do a reaction video while I'm watching it. Just get me? I don't know how that goes down with copyright and all that stuff, so I'll have to see how it's. What the hell do people actually? Can someone tell me that in the chat? Do you know the way when you see people watching a watch along when they're watching an episode? How do they get away with copyright if they're actually showing the clips? Is it because there's no sound? Is that the way I'd have to do it? I'd have to do it with earphones in so you couldn't hear the sound. I took Eccleston's book away because it's scaring people. It's scaring people. Yeah. So you probably creep back to on for the horror night. Right, we'll start off. I'll tell you what we'll bring on me first caller. So I have Daniel first, and then I've got Amy. Gary is coming on. He's coming on. He told me the last hour. So we'll have Gary on as well. We'll actually have Gary on after after if there's any announcement. So, by the way, for anybody out there that doesn't want to join the horror stream on Friday, listen, you don't need to feel left out. You can talk about Doctor Who. There's been horror elements to Doctor Who all the way through. You can talk about your favorite kind of Doctor Who horror style episodes. Nobody has to feel left out, okay? Because some people did say during the last horror stream, and I remember I had to kind of get everybody to kind of I had to write on everywhere to let people know that you could talk about Doctor Who, about the horror elements, because people were feeling left out. I don't want to let anybody. I don't want anybody to feel left out when we do topics on this channel. The reason why we're doing the horror thing because it's coming up to Halloween, and then Halloween night. Then I don't know if are we going out or are we just gonna stay here? We're gonna stay here with Ted because of the fireworks. So what I might do is I might dress up for Halloween for you and do the stream dressed up, but I can't dress up as clowns.
No.
Because Cheryl will freak her crap if I do that. You know? I'd really like to be Freddy Krueger, but I'd like the proper makeup though. So, right, I'm gonna get Daniel on. Hopefully it's not too loud now. Hold on. I had a bit. Oh, it is too loud. Nah, she doesn't like the Joker. Sure, I have to watch that movie on my own. It's kind of sad because I like watching movies with Cheryl.
Hi, no, how are you?
I'm not too bad, Daniel, at all. How are you, pal?
I'm not too bad, mate. Basically, what I wanted to kind of bring up tonight is the issue with the canon of the show, because there's been far too many showrunners and Doctor Who's history, so that's basically is the reason for the canon being all screwed up. Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, even Terry Nation, when it came to the Dalek stories, he even changed the origin story of the Daleks himself. They kind of back in the day, especially the classic era, they kind of had a free reign. They didn't have the kind of restrict. They didn't really, canon wasn't like it was there, but it wasn't restricted. So they kind of just added their own. Their own. I just see Leland with a comment. What a plank! I don't know who that was about, but I just seen what a plank, and I was just like, yeah. But yeah, they've done that. I mean, I suppose that's why we're probably in the situation that we're in right now, because Moffat probably thought, well, they did it in the past. Why can't I do it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, and in response to that, I did earlier, we see the Doctor as a young boy in Series 8, so the gender swap makes no sense.
I know. Look, they just come on here because right now they have a bit of a thing for me, as I said earlier, I gave myself a pat on the back. Jodie Whittaker's song wouldn't have got to the heights that it got only for me. So I'm taking credit for that. So thank you, Jodie Butts. Oh, not me. Use all me a thanks. What am I saying?
Yeah, and by the way, I enjoyed your song. It made me piss myself for laughing. It was that funny.
Thanks. It's a joke. That's what I mean. It was just a joke. Do you know what I mean? And people are saying it's a low blow, and then others are saying, it was crossed the line. No, it didn't, right? The problem is you don't have a sense of humor in 2019, right? Everybody's offended by the least little bloody thing here, right? Grow up, get a life, right? I put the original song on the Bleeding Yoke as well, and I've listened to it a few times. I hate the song, but it's for charity. I've listened to it a few times, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't get any better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have to give it to her. Fair play to her for singing the song. You know, children in need.
Yeah, I've got something that I want to ask you. See when Chibnall and constipated Scrun's face actually leave?
Yeah.
I mean, how are you, how are you going to celebrate that on the channel? You need to do something I think, to celebrate.
Do you know what? I've been thinking about this, but you know, there's no. I was thinking I could do this big elaborate thing, but what's the point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got me bottle of champagne there. We'll open up and we'll toast the end of this era and we'll toast in a new era, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but as for a big celebration, at the end of the day, as I've said, Daniel, and I know you kind of agree with me, is we've nothing to be really celebrating. One of the best. Well, look, I'm not saying the show was perfect. It wasn't by any stretch of the imagination, right?
Yeah.
But to pass this off as Doctor Who, right? And to actually tell the fans that this is Doctor Who and then to brag about it being the best thing that you've ever seen on TV, I'm sorry, right? You might be able to fool a plank, right? You might be able to fool a fan that has no brain cells, but you can't fool us long-term fans, and that's the difference. And you know, I've been accused of being this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, this channel, I've always been one of opinions. People don't like my opinions. People come and attack me. I defend myself. As I said, and I'll say it again to everybody out there that still is actually saying, and by the way, can I just say, for people out there, and I'm going to address it again because I keep seeing it popping up all the time. For all those people out there that are saying that I'm sending people to your YouTube videos or I'm sending people to your Twitter accounts or wherever account you have, right? That is not true. And I will say to everybody in this live chat and everybody that does follow me, if there is anybody involved in that sort of behavior, going behind my back and actually saying nasty things to these people, well, I'll say to you guys, you have no place on this channel. I don't want that. I can defend myself. I'm a big boy. They come after me, I'll defend myself. I've said this, I don't know how many times. I don't need anybody defending me. When I ask for help, and I do ask for help, right? For certain things, I ask you for help, right? And if I ask you not to do that, I expect you to do that because, you know, it's what I want. And I don't condone any bullying from any side.
And people don't actually realise how nice a guy you are, because we had a very good chat last night for those that don't actually know in the comments. We had a nice chat last night about all sorts of different things.
Yeah, we were even talking. He was even talking to Cheryl. He said Ted and all was acting because he knew that someone was on the phone. Obviously, he was acting up a bit. We spoke for about, I think it was about a half an hour, 40 minutes. I was hoping to speak to him a bit more, but it was getting a bit late, and Cheryl was watching. What was she watching? Eating Gaga or something. And I promised her.
If I remember rightly.
Yeah, and you know, I promised Cheryl that I'll make a bit more. You know, when on my days off, I'll actually spend it with her because I used to spend. That's why I do my videos so late and I put them up so late because I want to get them done before I go to bed. Because I don't normally put up videos on my day off. I try not to, but it's very hard because something happens. I have to. But what do you think of Ewan McGregor's latest comments, Daniel? I wanted to ask you about that because Birds of Prey is coming out, and the rhetoric that we've heard coming out is a lot of this radical feminist bull seems to be implemented in this movie. How do you feel?
And basically, that guy is trying to stay relevant now, because when was the last time he was relevant? Hence the reason why he's coming out with all the bullshit, because he's not really that relevant anymore. It's just a tactic for him to stay relevant.
Do you know what? I have a theory on this, right? Because we've heard Pierce Brosnan lately, and I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if we're going to hear of other actors that we probably wouldn't think that's this way. Do you know? I think they're
yeah,
kind of scared. I think yes,
yep,
there is a part that they want to be relevant, but I think if they don't come out and actually pick a side as such, then it's going to be very hard for them
yeah,
to get work. You know what I mean? Because we do
yeah,
know how it works now. They're not picking people on their talent anymore. They're picking
yeah,
people that follow a certain ideology and have certain beliefs. And that's the way it is with their writers and the directors and all the way through. So are these actors
yeah,
that we all think were, against all this suddenly coming out and talking about how
yeah.
they're behind all this? Do you think it's a bit of fear?
But also as well, like, I think he's an okay actor, but I don't think he's outstanding, though. If you get what I mean, he's okay. He's not Oscar worthy or anything like that. To be honest, either.
All right. Sorry, I just seen a message there. Yeah, Paul, I'll pass that message on. Um, but look, yeah, I agree. I think the only decent movie I liked him in was actually Train Spotting, and I haven't seen the second one,
Yeah,
but I did like that movie, and he was in that movie. Um,
Someone stole your
yeah,
hallway freshener.
someone stole me air freshener and put it where?
yeah.
It's just not there. I guess they took it to their house.
Someone stole
Um,
here. I put an air freshener out in my hallway, out in my apartment. A plug-in one,
yeah,
right? Just to kind of give the hallway a nice little smell, because being
yeah,
neighbourly and all. Sharon's had to bring
yeah.
the dog down. Someone's had to take in the bleeding air freshener.
And yeah, but it's going to continue to get even. It's going to continue in the same fashion. I mean, all this crap's going to continue in the media for another 5 years after, and to the very least, because I don't see it changing anytime soon. And I know you've said that in your interview with Ulst, Ulstrich as well, and I know he's an agreement with you. So,
Hold on now. I'm at Geek Name Joel's just had to send me a message there, Daniel. I might need to get your opinion on this. It's probably the thing that we've already spoke about at the very start, Geek Name Joel. But I'll just see because you said you sent me a message. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, well, according to this, right? So this is Lee Haven Jones. He's a contact agent. Lee studied at
yeah,
RADA and graduated from university. Yeah, blah 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 blah. He has directed a number of drama projects, both serious and one-offs for the BBC, ITV, and etc. etc. Lee was the director
yeah,
on ITV's The Bay. Right, but what's this?
yeah,
And is also shot the Doctor Who Christmas special in 2019. So Lee
yeah,
Haven Jones apparently, and thanks Geek Name Joe. See, this is what I love about my subs, right? If I overlook something,
yeah,
and this again backs up what I've been saying. But there you go. According to this, now again, we
yeah.
don't know for sure, right? And I'm not going to say this
Um,
is 100%, but I'll put it up on my Twitter account.
yeah,
Yeah, it says Lee Haven Jones has filmed the Doctor Who Christmas
yeah,
special in 2019, and he has other credits including Shetland and Vera. So
yeah,
he's a well-known director.
yeah, yeah, and honest, I don't know, you can have the best director out there, but when it's written by a bunch of writers that have no idea about sci-fi or how to structure sci-fi, the director isn't going to ain't too much of a difference. And I know he's a very well-known actor, but as long as, say, idiots are in charge of their writing, it's not going to make too much of a difference.
Yeah, we'll have to see though. I mean, as I said, there's so much of a lack of information that
Sorry, Daniel.
who
No, just make it go away.
oh
Just delete it.
right there you go.
Thank you.
Wow, how did you get that?
Where else are you?
Right. It's mad. Right.
Yeah,
No problem, no, anytime. I always send stuff whenever I see it. I know you did. You sent me that TV listing as well and other stuff. I have to say, Geek Name Joel is always tries to find stuff to back up what my sources said. But I think the cult.
and
I don't know if you've seen a
and
Geek Name Joel, but the cult box article. Oh, sorry, Ted. Go ahead, Daniel. Sorry, but
yeah, Deacon Joe was actually pretty smart for his age, so he knows what's going on, basically, which I can appreciate that. I mean, he's got a good knowledge, so he knows what he's talking about.
I agree. I see some of you are sending me clown pictures to give to Cheryl.
No.
I think yous are all now. Come on, seriously,
That's evil.
seriously. She actually gets panic attacks. So if anybody, please don't, because I'd have to deal with her having a panic attack, and she won't sleep. So be good. Come on, yous are normally nice. Don't send me clown pictures now. No clown pictures. Right. Daniel, but yeah, the cult box art, let's briefly go back. But this cult box article,
What
basically.
is cult box?
What?
I've never heard of cult box.
They've been around. I've done a few of their articles on my channel. They're
Yeah.
I think they're an internet bloody journalist bloody thing, blog, yoke, or whatever. But they've been dealing with Doctor Who news for a while. But the thing about it is, as I said, the article, and then they leave a link to this tweet. I've seen the tweet. It actually shows that there is a Doctor Who. There's 10 episodes filmed and a Doctor Who special. And then Geek Name Joel then is at the following there up then with just what I read out there. So, I mean, we could look. There's 35 minutes until this rumored announcement, right? So as I said, it's either the obvious, which is the Cyberman announcement, or it's the other. It's this. Or what else could it be?
I mean, it's not going to make any difference to my. It's not going to make any difference to myself. I'll come back to the show when Cherno and I take her a pissed off now. Is there wasn't an episode I enjoyed in series 11, and I've seen every single episode, and basically it killed my passion for the show. So I won't be back to the Doctor Who until there's a new showrunner and a new Doctor, because I'm sick of Chris Chibnall and I'm sick of Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah, I agree. Look, but I'm being honest. If anybody is hoping for that to be the announcement tonight, in my opinion, and I'm just saying, in my opinion, it'd be too soon for that. And do you know what? I would be gobsmacked, right? Because don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be jumping for joy, but I'd be very happy because obviously I've been proved right all along. but I think it's too soon. So I'm not going to jump the gun. So for anybody that's just joined us, because I know there's near the holics here. No, problem being, Marty has turned up. Leland is here, and I think I see someone else. Daniel, don't worry, Daniel. I'll keep you on for an extra minute or two because I know I've been talking a little bit more, so I've actually added more time onto your time. So don't worry. I just want to get that last name. Hold on, Daniel. I just want to get the last name. Who was the last person? Oh, and Leland is here as well. Welcome, Leland. Welcome. Right.
As I said, basically, I just want they to to pass off because basically both of them killed my passion for the show, as I've probably came across before, I am actually passionate about the show, but the thing about it is, no, there's nothing intelligent about this channel's item. Basically, it's killed my passion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This even rumored announcement, Daniel. I mean, this has caused, even if it turns out, and as I said, the person that's originally put this information up has actually said that they can't even confirm this, so it is 100% a rumor that there is an announcement. So we don't know. This could it'd be like other nights. Do you remember where we'd get excited of a rumored announcement and then it turned out it was absolutely nothing. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's because some website jumped the gun basically because there was information that you were supposed to say on a certain time, and then website this website opens them out and releases the information too soon. I remember that stream, by the way. So that's kind of I a source is kind of a bit more cautious about how you're going to receive the information.
Yeah. Unknown289 says, I have listened to the phone call interview with Whittaker. It was real. She came on to the BBC Breakfast to talk about her cover of Yellow, and she talked about her being in the trailer and Series 12. Oh, in her trailer and Series 12. It's actually quite, but it seems to be very, very convenient. But we'll see. Again, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, I'm not saying she didn't come on to BBC Breakfast Radio and not talk about Doctor Who, but what exactly did she say? You know what I mean? It'd be interesting to see what she actually said.
And see the interview that you were supposed to conduct last night with the guy that you were supposed to conduct it with. If you had any sort of information back in that interview is going to actually happen, because I was all excited for the interview. I was getting ready to watch it.
It's being rearranged, but I'm just going to wait and see before I announce it on the channel, because every time I seem to announce it on the channel, something comes up and then it doesn't happen, and then I look like a bit of an idiot. So I'm going to wait until I actually have recorded it, and then I'll make the announcement on the channel. So that's what I should do from now on. Sharon keeps telling me to do these things, and that's what I should do.
And I've kept the identity a secret, by the way. So I don't think I'm going to give it up that easily. You're going to only have to kill me in order for me to give it up. Because obviously I figured it out for myself. last night.
Say no more, Daniel. Say
Yeah.
no more. Say no more, my friend. Say no more.
Yeah.
Don't worry, everything is going as planned anyway, so we'll just say
Yeah.
no more. Right, listen, Daniel. We've actually ran out of time. I'm sorry about that, but listen, we'll get you on again. Now, come here, join. I know you don't like really doing the horror thing, but join Friday anyway. We can talk a little bit more about Doctor Who and the horror elements of Doctor Who. You've got a couple of days now to think about what you want to talk about.
And I've got a few live. Yes, and I'll just say thanks for having me on again, and thanks for the chat last night. And I'll let you go, and I'll let you get on your next over.
No problem, Daniel. It was nice talking to you last night as well.
Yeah.
And nice having you on again tonight. And listen, we'll see you. We'll obviously see you again on Friday, right? So you look after yourself till then. And thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I'll see you Friday.
See you Friday, Daniel. Good night.
Night, mate.
And that was Daniel, everybody. Half an hour. Ooh. We've got half an hour to go. Well, 29 minutes. 29 bloody minutes. Yes. I wonder what it's going to be. Or is it going to be anything? It'll be funny if it's nothing. And we've all got hyped for nothing. Well, we will see if there's an announcement. We don't know if there is. I'm just checking now all the normal regular places on Twitter that you're supposed to check. Actually, I'm going to check and see what the kind of last couple of hours, what the posts have been kind of like. So 6 hours, we got the premiering now on Doctor Who YouTube channel was the recreation of the 1965 episode. Then they showed it again. Then they put it up again 2 hours later. And then they put up Jodie Whittaker covered yellow. And that was the last time. So then we go to the BBC press office because that's where it'll break first. Mission to the Unknown is on YouTube, Doctor Who official YouTube channel. Yes, it dropped today. I actually did a video on it and gave you all a bit of a heads up. See how good I am. That's why you should always watch the videos, even the slideshow videos. I'll give you this information all the time. I'm like a supercomputer. Yes. So for anybody that has joined us late, here's the story. Before I came on, I got an article of Gary. It was from Cultbox. They have an article saying that there's 10 episodes of Doctor Who Series 12 filmed, and also there is an extra additional festive episode filmed, a special filmed. Also, then they actually leave a link to a Twitter account that actually shows evidence that they've basically gotten into the some CV thing. I've also then received information of geek named Joel, who's in the live comments, and I've actually seen it. It's there in black and white. They've said that this guy here, what was his name again? This guy here is filming. This guy here is I think he's directing or filming the episode or whatever the heck he is. What's his name again? Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh no, it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll do a short little, it'll probably be about a 30-second video. I'll throw it up after the live stream. It'll literally take me a couple of seconds to make. Lee Haven Jones, that's the one. Supposed to be the director of the 2019 Christmas special and Block 2 of Series 12. There you go. Right? Now, we've been speaking on this channel about Christmas specials since early this year. Very early this year. Before anybody else was even talking about Christmas special, this channel was always talking about Christmas special. Now, the Cardiff nonsense did happen. So, you know, while they're saying it's still a Christmas special, it might be titled a Christmas special. It mightn't be showing Christmas. It could be, this could be the announcement tonight. We could get the announcement that there is a Christmas special, right, in 2019, which means my source was right all along, which means all the Jody bots and all the other haters can kiss my arse. Or it's the Cybermen, which is the obvious one. Or there's another sort of announcement. Which that could be possible. So we'll just have to wait. What have we got? 25 minutes. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Amy on, and then Amy's call then will finish 5 minutes before the announcement, and then we'll just wait then and see what happens. So I'll bring Amy on now. So Amy, if you're ready to come on, I'll just give you a thumbs up there and just give us a thumbs up back, and I know that you're all right. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, it's not long now. I'm actually starting to get very excited. And you know what? See, people criticize. Oh, you hate Doctor Who. I'm still getting I'm getting butterflies in my stomach now. I will always love Doctor Who. I just don't love this version. Yeah, Planet of the Dead was shown at Easter. You're right. But they were the Tennant specials. That was the only time I think we had an Easter special in New Who. So yeah, they can change it. But do you know what? It'd be even better if it was a Christmas special, because then again, you know, I'll just have to laugh. I'm actually hungry.
Did you say you're actually hungry?
Yeah, I'm actually hungry. Could you do me some salmon?
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. My wife is about to poison me now.
Eat it on the...
Yeah, so what? I'm going to bring Amy on for our call now. And what? Cream cheese and then the salmon.
Yeah.
Just a tin there. Brown bread.
Yeah.
2 slices. Thanks.
Bread in there?
What, baby?
Where's the bread?
In the fridge.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yay!
Hey, it worked.
Right.
All right.
Brilliant. So, is there something in particular you'd like to talk about, or would you like to make a comment about Tree will do. The comment about any the stuff that I've been talking about tonight.
Well, there was a couple things I wanted to say, but first I wanted to say I agree with you on, I think it's either going to be some sort of special somewhere, or the Cybermen, or some old Who nemesis somewhere. But my all-time, I wish it would have been that they're both leaving and series 12 would be done with the 14th Doctor. That is my ultimate wish, but we all know that's not going to happen. Yeah, but I was going to say, before I forget, oh yeah, Yvette was talking about things that happened to her, so I thought I would bring up a couple of stories that have happened to me.
Yeah, we like an old story on this channel, especially if it's a funny one.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It is. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then, but it's funny now.
Yeah.
One was when I was like 10 years old back in 1982. And my favorite band at the time was Duran Duran. And my brothers, I was downstairs watching TV and my brother screams downstairs, "Hey, Hungry Like the Wolf is on the radio." So I squeal and I run upstairs and I crank my radio up as high as it'll go. And I started dancing. Well, you know how a 10-year-old is, right? They're all hyper and excited and
Yeah.
they don't always pay attention to what they're doing. Well, I didn't realize I was dancing really close to the stairs.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't.
And I did.
She fell
I
down.
literally went in a ball, head over heels down the stairs. In a ball.
I like what she did there.
And all
Head
the
over
fir-
heels.
And the next thing I hear is this big kablam, and it's me hitting the floor. And I get up and I'm like, whoa, that was weird. Okay. I'm perfectly fine. No broken bones, no nothing. And my mom comes running in going, "What happened?" I said, "I rolled down the stairs." And she's like, "Well, how'd you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So like, I literally was rolling like a ball down the stairs. It was, and I had no idea what was going on. It didn't even hurt. I wasn't even in pain. I was like, okay, that was weird. I'm fine. So I went upstairs and I closed my bedroom door and finished dancing to the song. You know, but when you're 12, you would think, oh, she's gonna break some bones. Well, I didn't break any. It was weird.
Some kids are very flexible.
What?
I said some kids are very flexible. You know, they bounce.
Yeah, I'm bouncy.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be bouncy.
I was.
Yeah, Cheryl used to be bouncy too. Yeah. Now if Cheryl fell, she'd shatter. Isn't that right?
It's a
Yeah.
delicate flower.
Yeah, she's made of glass.
I'm a delicate flower.
Mm-hmm.
I have cerebral palsy, so when I was little, I was really flexible, and I could bend in ways people can't.
Mm-hmm.
So when I fell, I didn't break anything. I didn't even feel a thing. No pain whatsoever. And the other,
Yeah, go ahead.
and the
Simon
other
Le
story
Bon
was,
says John Guggen says Sean Guggen says Simon Le Bon.
Oh, because I had a crush on her.
Some kids are quite flexible with their gender identity, says geek named Joel. Brilliant. That's the comment of the night so far.
oh no, my favorites were John Taylor and Andy Taylor. Those were my favorites. But anyway, to each his own. And the other story was when I was about 11 or 12, and I went into the kitchen, and in the middle of the kitchen, there's this dark kind of round thing on the floor, and I look at it and go, okay, what the heck is this deal? So I pick it up and I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's kind of soft. This feels kind of nice. But then I look and there's this really long tail.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then I look and it's a mouse's head.
Oh no, I hate them. I hate them, I really do.
I do too. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. And that is why I'm afraid of mice, is because of what transpired this day. But yeah, I saw it and I realized what it was, and its eyes were closed and his mouth was half open, and I was like, oh my God, and I screamed and dropped it, and I started laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Like hysterically laughing.
Yeah.
And my brother was in the back room talking to his then best friend. And I told him what happened, and he starts laughing at me.
Wow.
So then he holds out the phone for his friend to hear me laughing hysterically. And he thought it was just like the biggest, funniest thing in the world. you know, and I'm like, really? But, oh, and then there's the time I almost got run over.
Oh, go on, no, go on. Here, I can beat you. I got run over twice. Can you beat that one?
You actually got run over twice?
No, you got smacked.
Actually run over.
No, that's a smack of a bus in the car. Same thing.
No, it's not. Run over means the tires went over.
Oh, you mean the tires actually ran over you?
Almost. Yep.
Let her tell the
It was
story.
like 2 or 3 inches away from running over me before they got the car to stop.
Wow.
That was scary as hell. Talk about a near-death experience.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, my friend and I was walking with my cane because I have to walk with a cane.
Right.
And my friend and I were walking behind this van or truck or whatever it was, to go into this restaurant. And it was one of those half and half cars, you know, one half electric, half gas.
Yeah. Hybrid, yeah.
So we didn't, yeah, and neither one of us saw it coming. Okay, so here I am. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be run over. So I'm trying to run as fast as I can, running with, you know, my cane, trying not to fall over. And my friend and I are screaming, hey, 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 you know, and here I am trying to run. And then my cane gets stuck in a pothole, and I fall. And right before the back tires were going to run over me, they got the thing to stop. I thought, oh God.
Wow.
Do you know what? I thought I was unlucky.
No.
I really thought I was unlucky. Oh my God. I thought Yvette was bad. Jesus, Amy. What are you all doing out there?
And yet she's still
I know.
a superhero.
And still around. Holy man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle that the car stopped, because it was literally within inches of running my torso over.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And then the driver's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. And I'm like,
Wow.
I'm going, oh, that's okay. But inside my head, I'm thinking, how the hell could you not hear us screaming, hey, stop the car?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So I think he was afraid I was going to sue him. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah, you should have sued him, money messing. I don't condone any suing unless you have a genuine case, which you did. So you should have sued.
Yeah, because here I am, a disabled person trying not to be run over by a car.
You would have given her like.
And it's like, oh my God.
Oh, jeez, you would have been a millionaire. You would have been living in a mansion somewhere. Jesus.
I know. And then the restaurant, the manager comes over to me and says, oh, we're so sorry. We've been trying to get that pothole filled up for a couple weeks now. And I'm like,
so hold on, you would have had to drive, huh? You would have had the restaurant. Jesus, you would have got 2 settlements. Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, you almost had a dead customer, dude.
Well, I suppose you're alive. So,
huh?
I said, I suppose you're alive, though. So.
Yep. I'm alive, and that's a blessing and a half. So I count every day as a blessing now.
That's it. Right, folks, 11 minutes until, and I've got the BBC Press Office Twitter page ready on the go, and I keep refreshing it just in case it comes early. Do you know what? I'll be very surprised if it's anything other. If this does happen, it's either the Cybermen or it has to be this episode. I just don't know what else it could be. I would be highly surprised if BBC are actually going to come out and say that Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall are gone after Series 12. I think that's too premature, to be quite honest with you. Or there could be... No, they wouldn't release a trailer at 12 o'clock, would they? Have they ever released a trailer at 12 o'clock? Can anybody tell me in the live chat? Amy, what do you actually think? I mean, because this is very interesting. I mean, the guy that even put it up himself did actually say that this was 100% just a rumor. But when you look at the evidence, obviously the Cult Box article, and obviously Geek Name Joel now is at the show me actually, and I have proof there that I actually said that this episode has been filmed and who's going to be in charge of it. I mean, if there is an announcement, it would logically it would have to be, wouldn't it? It would have to be there. It couldn't be anything else, or it could be children. Like John Google makes it cool. They wouldn't mention her leaving until after Children in Need. Could it be something to do with Children in Need? But at 12 o'clock at midnight, what do you think, Amy? What do you think it is?
I think it's either. I think it could be a trailer. For something like one of the specials, or because if you remember, they announced, well, for us anyway, they announced when Jodie was going to be the doctor, they announced it at midnight for us.
Yeah, true.
So,
true, actually.
I'd just be happy if it's not about Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, yeah.
So
Cheryl just says she'll be happy if it's not about Christopher Eccleston, because I'm being honest with you folks, right? Not the way I criticised him because I said, do you know what though? He's not half a man. He's worse. No offense, women. Don't take this the wrong way. But I'm telling you, he bitches like a woman. Shut your mouth, man. We don't care how much sex you've had. We don't care that BBC didn't show you're stupid. Who do you think you are? Get over yourself, mate. Stop bleeding crying.
yeah, it's true.
He's starting to annoy me now. He's starting to really wind me up. He just won't stop bitching about something. Watch, it'll be about how his hair is not the right shade or something next.
No, his latest one was about how we're backtracking to get back in on Thor.
Oh, about his makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. I tell you, he's starting to annoy me, Amy.
I know. Me too.
Just
One minute I love him, and the next minute I just want to strangle him.
I know. Marty, I think it will be too early for them to say that Chibnall and Whittaker's leaving. If they do, I will be absolutely gobsmacked, but at the same time, I'll get the open bottle of champagne. Oh, yeah, we'll get the open bottle of champagne if it happens. Doubt it, though.
Yeah, we all will be celebrating in the chat if that happens.
Do you know what, actually? Everybody, just in case, everybody should be getting their favourite tipple ready. Right? Just in case it is happening, so we can all toast the moment together.
That's true. I was going to ask you too before time runs out.
No
I read up on some the missing episodes of Hartnell's, and I personally, I think it's pretty bad how they ended Katarina and Sarah, because I think they would have been awesome companions if they would have kept them on a bit more.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I agree. I'm watching Hartnell's era, including the retcons. There's a couple of people that he was with that I would have loved to actually see them stay on. But William Hartnell as the Doctor. How do you know what? I said this the last time I started watching it, but watching them again, I'm telling you, it is the purest. That I can understand where some of these Doctor Who purists come from. It is the purest form of Doctor Who. Is the Hartnell era.
I agree.
Right. And it has evolved over every incarnation. But Hartnell's there, it's just such a pity that there's episode. His era is. No, I'm fascinated. I find myself. What was I doing the other night? I was sitting here at the table after this live stream, Doctor Who, right? And then the other night, Doctor Who, few games of FIFA in between as well. But Doctor Who, Classic Who. I'm watching Classic Who, black and white, exactly. And I'm watching it in black and white.
Yeah.
I hate all these ones that they're doing now. Don't get me wrong. While I love seeing fans colorizing some of these episodes and it does look fantastic. I prefer the black and white versions because they have more of an impact, because even though the sets were a bit ropey and the creatures were a bit ropey, in black and white they looked far more menacing, in my opinion. But it is the purest of Doctor Who, the Hartnell era.
Oh, I totally agree. He is my, next to Tom Baker, he is my all-time favorite Doctor. He is.
Yeah.
And he always will be.
Yeah, I adore him. He's brilliant. I agree with you.
He was just, to me, he was, you know, he was just innocent to me.
Yeah.
And another reason why I love Capaldi so much, not just because he's perfect for the role, but I think that he embodied a lot of Hartnell in his role.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
I would agree with you on that. I mean, I even love it when he's explaining stuff, and you know, whether it was Susan or any other Vicky or anybody, and he was annoyed. Like, he didn't hide it. That's what I love, when he was annoyed and sent them back to the TARDIS and all. That was a thing. He did that back then, which is great. You stay in the TARDIS, and of course, like the new era, which I did love, they never listen to the Doctor. He tells them to go back to the TARDIS, and what happens? They always go out.
They don't listen.
They never listen. Why would you want to stay on a different planet? Doctor, you think you'd know by now. If you tell someone to stay, they're not going to stay. You know? They're going to go and investigate. 4 more minutes, folks. Ooh, I'm actually building this up. And you know what? Then it'll be a big... If it's a classic Who episode, do you know what? If it's a classic Who episode that they found, I'll be happy with that. I'll be content with that, right? If it's the Cybermen episode, I will absolutely bleed and throw this computer across the room, because if that's what they've built all this up for, then feck off, right? We've known for 2 months, you idiots. So it's either a special, it can't be Whittaker and Chris Chibnall even, because I'll be fecking shocked. Or it could be some other announcement that we're not even thinking of.
Who knows?
I know. This is getting exciting. 3 more minutes to go. Oh,
we're all excited, but watch it be anticlimactic.
Unknown289 says, apparently the announcement was started as a joke. Well, you know, this has happened before, and I did actually say at the start of the live stream that was probably the possibility that someone has just put a rumor out there, just again, you know, could have been just for a laugh. Just for a laugh. Hopefully it's not. 3 more minutes. We're not too far away anyway. Amy, we've got about 30 seconds left. Is there anything else you'd just like to finish on before we finish up? Because I want to keep I'm going to keep an eye on this Twitter now, intently now, and hopefully 2 more minutes. Cheryl's on Instagram now, so we're on everything that we need to be on. Woo. Yes.
No, I said pretty much all I wanted to say.
Right.
You know, I just wanted to tell you about my post calls and my horrible brother.
Right, let's hope. Right, 2 minutes to go. Amy, listen, thanks for coming on. And listen, if you want to join us on the horror stream, remember there is Doctor Who related horror episodes. But if you have any horror movies and stuff you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to come on.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
I had a blast tonight, guys.
No problem. Me too. Listen, you look after yourself, okay?
I will. You guys take care.
See ya. Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.
And that was Amy. We've got exactly 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to go. I'm on the BBC press office. Woo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know what? We're all excited about something that someone started, and it could be just for a laugh. But Amy, great call. Thank you for... Do you know what? This is the most excitement we've had on this channel for a while. Right. Oh, I'm actually nervous. Look, I'm actually nervous. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, do you know what? When you say it's going to be something stupid and I'm going to be so disappointed. It's going to be absolutely nothing, right? At 12 o'clock is going to come and go and nothing. Oh, 12 o'clock. Oh, nothing. Right, nothing on that. Right, hold on. BBC. Right. BBC One. Ah, this is bullshit. I bet you it's all bullshit. Kind of. Why are fans doing this to people? Right? It's bullshit, isn't it? Nothing. Right, always give it a couple of seconds because sometimes, you know, you have to wait till 1 minute past 12. So I'm not giving up hope yet. We'll wait. Now, if someone says that the time has changed, then it's a rumor, right? Then it's just someone that something started like they did with the Master, like they did with Rose coming back. Just give it a second. It's always right. It's a minute past now. And as of now, nothing on the BBC press office. Nothing on Instagram. Yeah, me and Geek Dame Joel did say it. I even said it at the start of the video. I'd be highly surprised because it wasn't coming from the regular sources. Geek Name Joel has also checked Twitter like myself. Nothing from the BBC press office. Nothing on Instagram. I'm going to double check BBC official Doctor Who thing. Nothing there either. Again, as I said, we're only 1 minute past. Give it a couple of minutes. Give it a couple of minutes because, you know, I just, well, do you know what? There was a bit of excitement in the fandom for a while, wasn't there? Jeez, now the butterflies have completely gone out of my body. Damn. Well, in fairness, I kind of knew because when it didn't come from the usual sources, and I did say this at the start of the video, it's I don't know why fans do that. You know, but in saying that though, it could be delayed. They could delay putting it out. But still nothing your end. And still nothing my end. And Geek Name Joel also said nothing
I'm
his
also
end.
checking with the news.
Yeah, and Cheryl is checking all the usual news outlets for Doctor Who breaking news. So we have a club covered and nothing. Well, hold on, actually. One more thing to check. Press. Nothing. All that for nothing. Ah, well. Jesus. Wasn't it sad that we get hyped up about a rumor? Well, as I said at the start of the video, because it didn't come from the usual sources, I even said it was I doubt it was going to happen. I mean, I am actually a little bit disappointed because it would have been nice to get something. We could still get something. You know, I wouldn't be ruling a later announcement, to be quite honest. We'll give it a while. We're on till 1 anyway, so we'll see what happens. But
So
yeah,
far, everything's just all about Miss Mission to the Unknown.
Oh yeah, same here. Nothing. Well, I mean, if the BBC press office hasn't said anything, and they're normally the ones that break it first, and then the rest of them follow suit, or the whole lot of them break it at the same time. So yeah, but here, listen, we still have the cult box article, right? It doesn't matter if there's no breaking news, right? There's evidence to show that there's a special of some sort, whether it's a Christmas special or whatever. There's still a special, right? So there's 10 episodes of Series 12, and there's an episode and there's a special, right? So we do know that. I don't know whether that was the news or not, or whether this just was a rumor, or someone probably got seen the information and probably thought they were going to announce it. BBC have been very tight-lipped anyway. So do you know what? To be quite fucking honest, I'm not bleeding surprised at this stage with this organisation. Oh yeah, do you know what's sick of? Yeah, probably Leland, probably. Right. That's an actual bit of a disappointment, isn't it, folks?
But, yeah.
Damn. I'm actually quite pissed now. I don't know. Can anybody remember it being this secretive under Moffat? Because I know there was a few leaks under Moffat's era, but Moffat, I know he liked to keep things close to his chest, especially the big things. But he liked to talk a lot. He liked to talk a lot, right? I mean, Chibnall's supposed to be the boss, right? And while this series, and he has his name on it, so like at the end of the day, Series 12, he's going to be talking about it because he's had a hand in it, whether we like it or not, right? But like, Moffat didn't mind talking. Is Chibnall shy or something? Because he didn't seem shy in the fucking 80s. All of a sudden, like, he doesn't want to open his mouth about anything. Fucking ridiculous. I don't know. I was actually hoping for something now. And now, you know what? This is what this show does to you. You get excited and then I was like, So, right, we might as well get on our next caller. That was the biggest kick in the balls ever. Actually, do me a favor, just give us a second. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Doctor Who cares anymore. Rocker, I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, even though the show's in the shit, I still do care about Doctor Who. And I think that's why a lot of people are angry, and a lot of people are actually.
I think people aren't excited about it.
People are just not excited anymore. It doesn't. Like that so-called rumored announcement was the best bit of excitement we've actually had in a good while in this fandom. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's sad because if a rumored announcement is what's going to get fans excited and it's not the actual show, they're just excited about it. It's just really annoys me. I don't know. How did we get here?
Still not an answer.
Oh no, there's still nothing. Off to bed night, everyone says Tardis. Good night, my friend. And remember, guys, to subscribe to Tardis' channel. If you haven't seen his channel, go and check it out. It's a good channel. Yeah, he used to do well. He does both film reviews and Doctor Who videos. So go and check out his channel. And don't forget to check out Not My Doctor Who's channel as well for all you people out there. Go and give those guys a sub. They do some great videos. Yes, they do. And also those lads from the Nerdaholics, those two drunk alcoholics who I would drink under the table. Yes, subscribe to those lads too. I love them. Love them. I love them all. Yes. Who else? I'm forgetting someone. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Because, you know, I'm a great guy, really. I don't buy. Come and join me. Come join me. Now come here, Nerdaholics. Seriously, lads. Seriously. Look, I left that much whiskey left out of a full bottle of Jack Daniels. I think it's safe to assume that I'd be drinking the 2 years under the table. I don't think it's even a competition. An Irishman against two Englishmen. Yeah, there's only one way that's going. Yeah. Blue Bonnet Hoovian, hello. Nice to have you here. I think were you here earlier, or is that the first time you've popped up on the chat? The show is dead. The BBC don't want to report on it anymore. Yeah. Oh, one of us is Irish, mate. Ha ha ha. Oh, you sneaky little. Ah, well. Oh, your nan is Irish. Yeah, but hang on. If your nan is Irish, that doesn't mean necessarily anything, right? I tell you what, when I do come to England, which I will be doing, we will meet up. We'll have a drink, right? I'll leave the wife somewhere in England with someone. I'm sure someone will. Me and the wife will go, but my wife can only drink about 2 beers, man. She's gone,
I
right?
can drink more beers. I can't drink wine.
Yeah, it's the wine she can't touch. Yeah, it's the wine. Yeah, she can't touch the wine. Jesus, that's had to really annoy me now. No, you can't drink. You can't outdrink my friend. I came out of the womb drinking. Listen. I came out with a bottle of Jack Daniels in one hand, yeah, and a bottle of Hennessy whiskey in the other hand, yeah. And I was sucking on them when I was a baby. Right? So, sorry. I've got alcohol in my blood. You have a good one, guys. Hopefully we'll tune in Friday. Have a good few days now, mate. We'll send you anything if I see a Geek Name Joel. Geek Name Joel, I really appreciate it. And Gary, I'll give you a shout out again. I really appreciate the 2 years for sending me those 2 pieces of important information, because it kind of does confirm, what am I saying? It does confirm what this channel has actually been saying all along. So, Jesus, I'm not doing, look, another drinking stream. No, I'm sorry, but I can't. Look, even me myself, right? I was kind of getting to the point where I was pushing myself a little bit too much with that bottle of whiskey. If I had drank another one, I probably would have ended up having to go to the hospital for a stomach pump. Nobody's supposed to drink that amount of whiskey. And no matter how much of a drinker you are, you're not supposed to drink that amount of whiskey. So, like, you know. But I woke up great, and I had a big dirty taco yolk thing for dinner and stuff. I was great. No hangover. I love it. I will have a drink during the Halloween stream. Why not? Oh no, not if I'm wearing a mask. Don't know whether to get a Halloween costume with a mask or to actually just face paint. But you see, if I had my way, I'd actually face paint my face to look like the Joker. But obviously, for obvious reasons, I can't. Good night, Daniel. Oh, Daniel's leave. Good night, Daniel. You look after yourself, my friend. Talk to you soon. And look after yourself. See you on Friday. I had a nice little chat with Daniel last night. As I said, I do try and interact with as many people as I can. And if some of the time I do have phone calls with people as well. So it does be good. And it's great because I do hear that other people have also they found each other and have little friendships going, which is wonderful. Yeah, right. That's actually a bummer. Oh, MacDonald had a farm.
No.
E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had a cow. E-I-E-I-O. I'm waiting on someone to get back to me.
We'll talk about something else when you sing that.
Okay, I won't sing that. I'll sing Twinkle, Twinkle.
No.
I'm not allowed to sing at all?
No.
Okay.
Talk about something interesting.
I'll talk about something interesting. There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall. And the bells in the steeple too.
And no.
And up in the nursery at a serb little bird is popping out to say.
Mm-hmm.
Is popping out to say.
Cuckoo.
Yeah. And what's the rest of it? Come on. Join in.
No.
Join in.
Talk about your show.
Right. Let's bring on our next caller. Our last caller tonight. Unfortunately, we've run over a little bit of time, but problem being, I will bring you on first on Friday, okay? Because I know you were supposed to come on tonight. Hello.
How are you?
Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm honestly very glad that I was able to give you a piece of news that made you, like you said at the start of the show, that made you really happy, even though I was personally kind of depressed that we'd be getting more Jody. But I'm glad that it brightened your day, honestly. So, that's good.
Oh, no, I agree with you. I don't really want a special with her in it, but like, if it proves everything that I've been talking about, I welcome it. That's just the only reason why I do. Dr. Mysterio, you get away with your Dr. Mysterio. I still think that episode's an abomination. By the way, if anybody thinks that I just hate on Jodie Whittaker's era, I actually hate the Dr. Mysterio one, right? So that's an abomination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
although, like I said in the chat a second ago, I feel like it's like 10 minutes after the New Year's Eve ball dropped.
I know.
And we're just kind of like waiting around. It's all just kind of the anticlimax, but hopefully we'll hear something.
I know. I'm actually annoyed now because I was all excited. I actually was excited. I had the butterflies and all because we haven't had that in this fandom like in ages, and then they just go, no. You never know.
Well, let me
go ahead.
Let me tell you though. Maybe this will brighten you up. I did just get this in from the Home Office in Cardiff. We have the top 5 most likely things that the BBC is going to announce tonight.
Say that again. Sorry, I just seen something there that actually Lee Haven Jones was spotted by an onlooker. So it's definitely the special filming. So they are filming a special. Well, this is according to Doctor Who production news. Now, I might add, Gary, that Doctor Who production news, that are unofficial news on Doctor Who production. So they're kind of like everybody else. They rely on source information. But according to them, Lee Haven Jones was spotted by an onlooker. The only problem that I have with it is they've actually provided no photographic evidence. So, but I mean, that is linked in with the stuff that geek named Joel gave me, Gary, where it actually mentioned him as the director.
Well, let me ask you then. It seems to me, and you'll know this more than I, it seems to me that if they're filming a Christmas special, like you've been talking about the snow, that it seems to me, I'm not sure, it can't be for, or a New Year's special, whatever it turns out to be. It seems like it would be really odd for it to be this year's, or the 2020 New Year's special, because why would they wait until the very end to film the episode that would be aired first? That just off the top makes no sense to me. So I'm wondering if it is a holiday special, that if this is, while they still have all the actors there and available, if this is not for 2020, but for New Year's Eve 2021, because I'm just bogged. I mean, they make so much noise about how long the post-production takes. So why would they leave until, with only 2.5 months to go now, to start filming that first episode? That's counterintuitive to me. That makes no sense.
Apparently, now, if I correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but apparently I think that's what they actually have always done. They do the main block filming of the series in several blocks, and then they film the Christmas special separate. Then they actually do film the Christmas special normally, I think, last. So I think it's something they've always done.
Okay.
The only problem, well, actually, it's not a problem, because if filming, according to what Jodie Whittaker was supposed to recently say, Christmas special must be nearly wrapped up. So if the Christmas special, well, I mean, the special is nearly wrapped up, so it could be ready in time for 2019, right? And we did talk about a Christmas special. They were going to start off with a 2019 Christmas special, and then they were going to have the series. Now, that could still happen, but we do know all that stuff in Cardiff did happen. So it could be pushed to New Year, or it could be even pushed to an Easter special. But there is going to be a special.
Well, let me ask you, do you think then that if it's an Easter special, isn't this a little bit early to be announcing that? I mean, that's like 7 months away.
Yeah, could be. I actually agree with you. That actually makes a lot. I never actually thought of that. 7 months away for Easter, so it has to be a Christmas special then. It's either Christmas special or New Year special. It has to be.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not arguing.
No. But you do make a valid point. It's 7 months away. Why would they announce something that's 7 months away? You're right. You're actually right. That would be way too soon to announce that.
I mean, it could be that, if it's not a Christmas special, maybe the announcement is going to be something, I mean, assuming it does come today or tomorrow, maybe it's just going to be something as simple as they're going to announce when season 12 is going to debut. It could just be something as basic as that.
Yeah, well, yeah. That'll annoy a lot of people, though, because, again, what are you doing, Chibnall? And anyway, I thought BBC were against, having specials on religious days. Wasn't this the whole point of why we didn't get the Christmas special? Because of Christmas. And that's why they put it on New Year's Day, because it's a non kind of religious, isn't it? New Year's Day is not a religious holiday, is it? No. So an Easter special would be a religious holiday. So again, I don't know. I just don't know. See, BBC, they're starting to annoy me and confuse me, and I hate that.
You know what? The entire way that the BBC has handled this entire year almost, with the going silent and the zero publicity and everything, I don't get any of it. So, I'm the last person to ask, because it just seems, if you want to kill like a buzz for a show, and if you want to kill the trending, all of that, then they've done everything exactly right.
Well,
but if they're trying to kind of like save it, then I have no clue what they're doing.
Right, well, Big Finish put up something 19 minutes ago, which would have been midnight, and they wrote, "Not a fan of midnight announcements, but it's live, it's real, and it's happening. Big Finish 50% price reduction on Terrahawks volumes 1 to 3 from now until 23:59 UK time on the 11th of the 10th, 2019. This offer includes bundles. #Terrahawks Day." Is that the?
There you go. That's the announcement. That's the big announcement. Big Finish is counting Terrahawks. That's the big announcement.
Oh, get away. Oh, you're a bunch of clowns.
I don't think that's probably the announcement.
But they said that they actually wrote, not a fan of midnight announcements, but it's live, it's real, and it's happening. This is by Big Finish themselves, and it's happening. 50% price reduction on Terrahawks Volume 1 to 3 from now until 23:59 UK time on the 11th of the 10th, 2019. The offer includes bundles, #Terrahawks Day, and Cheryl has some news for me too.
Also, there's 4 incarnations of the Master unite to face the Ravenous with Palm Jam.
Well,
That's like what they just put.
Is that what they put?
That was like the October 9th thing. There's nothing else really about
All right. Well, then that better not have been. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Maybe the announcement's going to be that Series 11 lost out again at another award show.
Oh, Jesus, that is unbelievable. Are you
But if
serious?
you want Doctor Who stuff or Tom Baker stuff on Big Finish.
Yeah, no, I'll get the Tom Baker stuff on Big Finish, but we wanted news on fucking Series 12. What are you, Chris Chibnall, you twat, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Seriously, man, what kind of showrunner doesn't, do you know what? I tell you, for someone, if he is trying to kill the show, you're doing a very good fucking job, mate.
Well, there could still be something coming. Don't give up.
Well, yeah, I'll give it till 1 o'clock. If nothing comes by 1 o'clock, there's nothing going to happen tonight. If there's anything, do you know what? The last time though there was rumors of an announcement, nothing happened. And remember, we've seen the Cybermen, and they still haven't come out and told us about the Cybermen. BBC just don't want to come out. This production team just don't want to come out and say anything.
Some people in the chat are wondering, like, what Terrahawks is. Do you want to kind of explain what Terrahawks is?
Haven't a clue. I've never watched the Terrahawks.
Terrahawks is, unless I'm totally mistaken, it's one of the Jerry Anderson. It's kind of like a Thunderbirds-esque.
Oh,
like Jerry
yeah, I
Anderson
think there was a
thing.
cartoon
It
thing
was
on
like
about, wasn't it?
It was around the 80s, I think.
Yeah. It is. It's from Jerry Anderson. There you go. Yeah. So Unknown 289 says the midnight announcement was a joke. Big Finish just used the rumor as a joke. All right. So Big Finish are basically taking the piss out of the joke, the rumor. So that's what that was. Okay, now I get it. Now it makes sense. Okay. So there was no announcement.
Yeah. Well, so this ended up. It was kind of actually like the entire Series 11. Then it was a lot of anticipation, then nothing.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
Do you know, I'm really disappointed.
But anyway, so while we wait, because you never know, they might actually give us another announcement. So I have a top 5 list for you.
Right, go on.
So this is the top 5 most likely things that the BBC will probably be announcing.
Right, go on. Sorry, Ted's just making weird faces.
Okay, so this is the top 5 things that the BBC is most likely to be announcing, if not tonight, then tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Number 5. Chris Chibnall is very proud to announce that one of the Doctor's most fearsome enemies will be coming back in episode 3 of Series 12 in an episode called Attack of the Merca. Number 4.
Go on.
Number 4. Chris Chibnall has been found by Las Vegas police. He was spending time as a drink server in a backroom poker parlor.
I like that one. Please. Go on.
Number 3. In Series 12, there's going to be a sequel to last season's most popular episode in a story called The Revenge of Rosa.
Go ahead, number 2. Sorry, Dan. Everybody's laughing.
What?
I said everybody's laughing in the live chat as well.
Including my biggest fan, Paul Bryant.
They're so terrible, they're funny.
Yeah, he loves it.
Number 2. The BBC is going to officially announce a change of title for the show to the show formerly known as Doctor Who.
Do like Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. Now he's called Symbol. Then he went back to Prince, didn't he?
And is that from the Batman movie?
He did Batman.
Yeah, no, we did that. That was in. I'm going to show how much of a woman lover I am. Because apparently I hate women. No, that was from Pretty Woman, believe it or not. Yeah, woman about a film about a woman. Apparently I don't like women. Married to one, but apparently I don't like them. All right, Ted. We love Mammy, don't we?
Okay, and number one. The number one most likely announcement that the BBC will be making: Jodie Whittaker has been signed to a multi-year, $20 million recording contract.
Oh, Jesus, after her fucking yellow. Yeah. Imagine her on X Factor. And our next contestant, Jodie Whittaker from Huddersfield. What are you going to sing? I'm going to sing Yellow. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see her getting a golden buzzer on Britain's Got Talent either, do you? Jesus.
You're gonna have to rev up your chipmunk machine if she does.
Yeah. Again, as I said, I need to take credit for putting Jodie in the top 20 charts. I'm really proud of that achievement. The fact that people are so triggered by everything that I do that they actually went out and bought the single, I actually have to say, well done to you all for supporting children in need. It really makes me proud that I triggered you so much that you would actually go out and buy the single. And yes, I'm really not, I'm not taking the piss here. I am taking the credit for Jodie Whittaker getting into the top 20, because if I hadn't have done the video and I hadn't have got the reaction I got on Twitter, you wouldn't have went out and bought the single in the first place, because none of you gave a crap about it until I actually brought it up and did a parody video, and you all lost your shit and went out and bought it. So I'm taking the credit. So you can thank me for getting her into the top 20.
It's the doctor in distress for the 21st century.
Yeah, the doctor in distress. Yeah.
So let me see a couple of things I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
One is I want to kind of follow up on your video of the Titan Comics announcement that they're going to the Desperation Well and bringing in the 10th Doctor and the Weeping Angels to try to boost sales. And I actually looking into some of the numbers, because everybody's saying that all the merchandise is flying off the shelves and the show's massively popular and the merch is popular and all this kind of stuff. So a few years ago, Titan Comics, they had it was like a deluge of Doctor Who comics every month. They had a 10th Doctor, an 11th Doctor, 12th Doctor comics running. They had every year they did a multi-Doctor miniseries. Every year they did at least one miniseries with a classic Doctor, either John Pertwee or Tom Baker or Paul McGann. So it's like you couldn't sneeze without seeing a Doctor Who comic from Titan. And so now they're trying to make a big deal about promoting this idea. And so just to kind of let you know about how, popular or unpopular the show is now. So looking at the numbers, those other doctors I just mentioned, the 10th, 11th, and 12th, during the first year of the first year of those comics,
Yeah.
the number ones of those comics for 10, 11, and 12, the range of sales for their number ones was from 34,000 to 45,000. And Jodie Whittaker's, the Dr. 13's number one, sold 18,000 or half of that, 700, which for number one, every comics person buys the number one. It's not really indicative of everything, but still, it's half of what those other doctors had. Now, the number two issues, which are more indicative of where the sales level is going to fall.
Yeah.
So for those other doctors, the number two issues of those doctors, the range was from 15,300 to 16,400 for 10, 11, and 12's number two. The Dr. 13, Jodie's issue number two, it fell from 18,700 to 6,900. So it fell to a third of what it was and a half of what the other doctors had. And so the last number is that at the end of the first year of those other doctors' comics, they were still selling anywhere from 10 to 11,000 copies. At the end of Jodie Whittaker's doctor's first year of a comic, she was selling 4,900. So all of her numbers were at least half of all the other doctors' comics. So that's why I said in one of my comments on your video that this isn't an innovation. It's a Hail Mary pass to try to gin up some numbers for this title, because compared to the others, it's just not doing well at all.
Do us a favor, actually. Have you got that information down on black and white that you can send to me so I can put that up as a video and show people this, because this is actually very.
I can send you something that I saw on a thread. There's a website out there. I'm not telling you to do this. There's a website out there called Comic-Con, which every month goes and lists the sales numbers for every issue of every title of every company. And
Wow.
it's basically just going into that and pulling the numbers. But what I can do is I'll send you
the link even.
It accumulated. It's not really a link because you'd have to go and like amass all those numbers yourself.
Oh.
But I will send you a copy of all of the numbers month by month for all of those first season ones, and maybe you can do a cut and paste.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't exist like as a single link that you can go to and here's a list for all of Doctor Who sales. But the information's out there. It just needs to be compiled. Right. But I'll send it to you.
Right. No problem. That's brilliant. Because I mean, that's another answer. Because again, it just shows, it's good. You've obviously looked into it, and you, as you said yourself, it's there. It's in black and white. I mean, the sales. You've actually even said it. It is sad. It's actually sad when I see that. When I hear something like that, it's sad because you can actually see that this is a disaster as an era, no matter which way they try to spin it. So the comics aren't basically selling. They're only selling to the people that genuinely basically that like Jodie Whittaker.
Right. But if, as the bots say, if this is such a massively popular show across the board and everybody loves it, well, then the merchandise should reflect that.
It should.
People should be going to hunt these books down.
Exactly. It should be selling out. If she's that popular, these comic books should be selling out. Right? If she's that popular, then the merchandise that you see on shelves, and look, they keep making excuses. Right. But there's some shops sell these dolls for a $5. It's not a true representation. Blah, 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 blah. You're wrong. right? They're selling them for a fiver because they can't flog them at the 20 quid or the 25 quid that they're looking for these dolls, right? It's a disaster. The merchandise is a complete joke as well. It doesn't cater to all fans. This has been a huge disaster by the BBC. End of, hasn't it? Hasn't it? It's just a disaster.
Well, it's kind of like what Paul was saying the other day on the call, his experience at the New York Comic Con. We're talking to that vendor. I mean, it's no matter what the kind of merchandise is, that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, man. I was just hoping for something to just kind of like, so we'd have something to talk about, and now we're just like, no, and you know what? The thing about it is, people say, we you know, we're gonna get blamed for this anyway, right? When the show does eventually, when Jodie Whittaker's death is gone, you know what's going to happen anyway. We're the ones. It was their fault. It wasn't a success. They will never remember one thing: Chris Chibnall, Jodie Whittaker, all our fanboys and fangirls will not accept responsibility for this era's failure. They will turn to us and blame us.
Yeah. There'll be a couple weeks of carpet bombing online where, you know, they vent their spleen and get all their insults out of their system, and then they'll start looking around for their next cause, whether it be like Batwoman or something like that they can, you know, turn their attention to.
Yeah, Unknown 289 has asked me a great question, and I have tried to find this out as well. How much of the DVDs or Blu-rays of Doctor Who Series 11 and Resolution have sold? I don't know how many have sold, but I will tell you that there is a lot of sites that I've looked on. Again, the same trend. You will see a lot of these DVDs and Blu-rays on sale, or there's a certain amount knocked off. It was the same with Doctor Who magazine online a couple of months ago. They were given like 70% off everything. Have you remember the time in the Doctor Who fandom when Doctor Who was going well, that there'd be sales? There'd be the odd sale here and there, but there wouldn't be. There's sale after sale after sale after sale. And why is there sale after sale after sale? And why is the Big Finish merchandise selling at full price, but all the merchandise for Series 11 is selling at half price, in some cases 75% off, because nobody wants it?
I know at my local store the other day, I saw copies of the Series 11 DVD set and the Resolution DVDs. They were in the doorstop aisle.
Yeah. I mean.
So, but I know that on Amazon they're heavily discounted.
Yeah. I just.
But I will say, I want to really quickly. I want to say, because I heard my beeper go off, or your beeper go off. I do want to kind of add, if I could, follow up on your stream the other day, and I want to give you a quick my quick autograph story. You and Paul were talking about autographs and the price of autographs and all of that the other day.
No problem. Go
ahead.
And
I want to tell you that, and this is one of these totally like right place, right time type of deals. So it was back in 2017, and at the Gallifrey One convention here in Los Angeles, and Paul McGann was a guest. And on I think it was like on Sunday morning, I was going to go in and, you know, get in line and try to talk to him, get an autograph. And I didn't have a picture or anything. I had one of my the graphic collection of the Paul McGann stories from the Doctor Who magazine. You know, those big albums that they collect. And so I had that graphic novel with me, or one of them. And he was sitting at this kind of elevated table just inside the door of the dealer's room, but from the hall you couldn't see him because he was back. You could see the table, but you couldn't see who was there. So when I came in at 10 o'clock, literally there was nobody in line. just because I don't think people realize, oh, he's there now, willing to sign autographs. So I just kind of wandered in, went right up to him, and I had him sign my thing to get that out of the way, and I think he only charged like $20 for it, maybe. But because nobody was there, I actually stood there for about 15 or 20 minutes just chatting with him because nobody else knew he was there.
That's brilliant.
And like I said, it was a total right place, right time type of thing. And he was great. We didn't even really talk about Doctor Who that much. We talked about him filming like a Musketeers episode and him traveling around in Europe and all this kind of stuff. And it wasn't even really a Who related thing, but he was great.
Yeah, I say he kind of would have loved that kind of conversation as well because, I'd say it does get a bit tedious them answering Doctor Who questions all the time. So I say it was kind of nice to have a conversation about other things that he was obviously involved in, and I'd say that kind of made his day. Listen, Gary, thanks for that article earlier, and thanks for the information that you said. I really appreciate it, and thanks for coming on.
Okay, I'll send you. I guess I can send it to you on some consecutive messenger messages. I'll send you those lists of numbers for you to use. Okay.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
All right. Thanks so much. I'll try to call. No problem. Like I said, I'm honestly glad that it kind of made your night to kind of have something new to talk about. So that made me glad when you said that. So,
thanks.
Well, I'll plan to talk to you on Sunday then, if you have a stream.
I will. I'll be on again Sunday. I'm on Friday, but I know you probably don't do the horror thing. You're probably busy, but I do have a horror stream.
Oh, that one I love. I would love to listen.
Right.
Because I don't have as much experience as you or the other callers coming in with the breadth of seeing all the horror stuff. Yeah. I love to listen to it, so I'll be listening for sure.
Right, love it, and it'll be in the dark again, folks. So don't worry.
Oh, that's great.
That's right, great. Paul. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Look after yourself. Gary, I should say. Paul, where am I getting? Do you know what? I know. Sorry, Gary. You look after yourself anyway, mate.
Oh no, I'll answer to anything. I'll answer.
Paul hates his jokes.
Right, cool. I'll talk to you soon, Gary. I appreciate it.
All right, so long.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
That was funny. And that was the last caller of the night, Gary. Well done, well done. Yeah, few people don't like his jokes. I'm not very good at jokes either. I'm not the greatest at jokes. Actually, I wouldn't get away with telling most of my jokes, to be honest with you. My jokes are not public jokes. Yeah. So they say. Right, so unfortunately that was a bit of I'll just check Twitter again, but it wouldn't be gas if I said a rumored midnight announcement and it actually dropped at 1 o'clock.
It drops midnight in the US or something.
So yeah, no, because that would be 6 a.m. 6 a.m. here. No, I doubt they did. Why would they break the news in America first?
It says UK time.
Yeah, so yeah. Well.
Oh wait, it says that they made an announcement about Matt Smith leaving Doctor Who in 2013 when he asked about midnight announcements.
Yeah, I read that. I think I did actually say that. Yeah, there was a midnight announcement before. Yeah.
That's because
well, yeah, bit of an sorry, bit of an anticlimax, that one. But you know what? It was actually kind of a refreshing because we got something to talk about, and it wasn't negative. The only thing I'm negative about is the fact that BBC don't get up off their arses and give us something about Doctor Who, Breaking news. Yeah, I wish. I don't know. What's ISIS done now? Hold on, I see it's trending in Ireland. I just want to check. Let's see. What's it? Intel officials say that ISIS could regroup after the US betrayal of the Kurds in Syria.
I told you it's not serious.
Oh, it's always fucking something happening, isn't there, in the world? Is there any
Literally the only like right now
yeah,
Doctor Who information
is what?
is about the mission to the unknown
Oh yeah, folks.
and the Big Finish.
Yeah, don't forget now, obviously, if people don't realize Mission to the Unknown, dropped on YouTube, Doctor Who channel. By what I've heard from everybody here in the chat and what I've heard on Twitter, apparently it's better than anything that was written in Series 11 for people that don't actually like Series 11. So yeah, so don't forget to watch that, and also don't forget to watch my video on the article. And what I'll do is actually I might update that article, so I'll put it up again with the updated information that we've gotten, just in case anybody hasn't seen it the first time. I'll just redo it again with the extra stuff that I've received. So yeah. So a lot of people are saying that it is good. So go and check it out. You know what? The Ace trailer and now this. You know, we'll see. I'll see what it's like. Hopefully, how long is it on for, guys? How long is it on for? How long is it on for? Because if it's a big long thing that we have to watch, like I'll wait till tomorrow. Like if it's on for an hour or so, you know, if it's broke up into 20-minute episodes or whatever it is. It's just 25 minutes. It's just all right, 30 minutes. Some are saying 25 minutes. All right, so it's 25 minutes. Right, so we'll give it a go and see what happens. Yeah, but everybody is giving a good good comments. Right, so let me see. There's 30 of you is watching, 36 likes. Jesus. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. If you haven't actually gave the video a like and you've liked everything that's happened, and I know we haven't brought you any Doctor Who news, or someone just probably having a bit of fun with the fandom as they always bleed and do. Give the video a like anyway. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Guys, remember also, if you could do me a favor, share the channel. You know yourself, it's getting a bit harder these days to kind of build the channel up. Share the videos, of course, that helps as well. And you know, word of mouth also is another way you can help this channel. Listen, it's been great. I will chat to you all on Friday. So until then, have a good evening, and yeah, that's about it for tonight. If anything does drop after 1, I will obviously, well, if something does drop at 1, I'll come back live, but I doubt it. I doubt it now at this stage, to be honest with you. So, yeah. So, listen, folks, I'll talk to you all on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't get into trouble. Don't get too drunk and don't end up being locked up in some police station somewhere, you know. Keep yourself safe. And, don't forget to do the usual likes, watches, and all that stuff. And yeah, now I'm waffling. Right, I'm going to go because the wife says I should go when I say I'm going. So I'm going. Good night. Adios, amigos.